Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor, and welcome to me ranting about World of Warcraft. Who'd have thought? So if you haven't heard, which I'm sure you haven't, World of Warcraft is down to 7.7 million subscribers. Oh no. Okay, so I had to make a video on this because everybody likes to talk about these things, and I've made videos on them, but I feel like it happens every single time now where it's like, here come the subscription reports, and then they come out and everyone's like, whoa, reported everywhere, what's happening, is WoW dying, blah. So I wanted to really look at the subscription numbers and see what was really happening. So I went to the internet. I went to my local internets, right? And I looked up World of Warcraft subscription number graphs. And I found a bunch of graphs. And I took a look at them. So here's what I found. Quarter one, we had 500,000 subscribers. When I started playing the game in January of 2005, World of Warcraft had 500,000 subscribers. That is about the normal average of a lot of MMOs, such as EVE Online, such as I think it says RuneScape was here. So at that time, everyone was like, "Oh man, WoW's off to a great start." Then quarter two, they were up to 3.5 million. Then quarter three, they were up to 4 million. And quarter four of 2005, they were closing in on 6 million. So within a year, they went from 500,000, which, like, prior to that, even lower, because it had just come out, to 6 million. That's a really drastic jump in subscribers. And then it just steadily increased over time. Quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 of 2006 got it up to 8.2 million-ish. Then quarter 1 of 2007, the Burning Crusade came out, and over that entire year, that brought it all up to 10 million. And then quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 of 2008, that finished off at about 11.5 million. And then Wrath of the Lich King, I think, came out in late 2008. So, yeah, you can see at quarter 4, 2008, it had a nice little spike there. And right after that, we had Cataclysm come out. And that was December of 2010. So we look at December of 2010. It was at its peak. WoW had hit the peak, and that was at about 12 million. All right. And right after Cataclysm came out, the numbers started going down. And you might be like, why is that? So it went to 10.2 million, and then 2012, 9.1 million, and then 2013, 8.2 million, and now we're at 7.7. But everyone likes to freak out. Everyone likes to be like, oh my god, the game's dying, even though you go back to when WoW first started, and people were playing with like 500,000 subscribers and being like, this is an amazing game, and then having like 6 million people playing and be like, wow, this game's crazy, it's so popular, it's like the most popular ever. And now we're like, they've dropped down to 7.7 million, they're dying. And that's really the like counter argument everyone likes to make, is the game's not dying, it still has such a large player base. And I think people make the mistake of grouping together just subscription numbers and equating them with fun of the game and the success of the game. A lot of times, people just get bored of a game that's been out forever. And I think WoW hit its peak at the end of Wrath of the Lich King. And it's possible they could like change the game incredibly and make some amazing storyline, and all these people come back and it reaches that point again. But really, it's likely that that was the peak. And now, it doesn't mean it's going to keep going down it means it's probably going to start stabilizing. And so I'd say between 6 and 8 million is where it'll stay for a while, because you start hitting your the plateau of people that aren't gonna quit, and adding in the other factors such as the people that come back and quit and come back and quit and all that. And so you might have a steady like 6 million people playing, and then another like 1 million that come and go as content appears and gets old and patches and stuff like that. So I don't think it's a bad thing that it's like losing subscribers like everyone thinks. People think it's just going to keep going down and going down and going down, but that's not really how it works. It doesn't just keep going down until you're at 0, and then it's like, well, time to throw the game in the garbage. Good day, sir. You know, and especially once another expansion comes out, it'll probably jump back up to like 8 or 9 million, you know, which a lot of games will take 8 or 9 million people paying $15 a month. And it's such a blown out of proportion thing that it's almost annoying to listen to after a while. And it's just people trying to figure out why it happens. Like, it's because Death Knights came out, that's why. Like, no. It's because it's just getting older. And people still like it, but a lot of people have worn out the like new game feeling of Warcraft. The reason it was it kept growing for so long is because it was such a innovative new game, and an innovative new game in which it kept continuing on, and so you had, you know, all these people finding out about WoW and being like, oh my god, I'm gonna tell my friends, this is amazing, and all their friends are playing, and it's like going crazy, and you got Burning Crusade comes out, and the Wrath of the Lich King comes out, and all these storylines, and then I think Cataclysm was the point where it was like everyone killed the Lich King, they felt like, oh my god, this is the best, and then Cataclysm's like, hey, here's a dragon, and he's evil, and he's destroying the place that you really like to play at and have nostalgia at. And I think once that happened, a lot of people felt like WoW was moving on from the past, which it was. I mean, you can't live in the past forever. And so a lot of people just felt like, you know, when I started playing the game in 2005, I was a freshman in high school, and now I'm in college, or like have a job, and I like actual things happening in your life, and you can't just sit around and play video games all day. I think that's what happened with a lot of people, and obviously the game's not dead because it has so many people still playing, but it's just, I don't think it's as big a deal as people make it out to be. That's all I'm saying. You know, Blizzard can't just continuously keep the mountain climbing, you know, the mountain ends after a while, that's what I'm saying, but that doesn't mean the fun has to end. That's a life quote right there. The mountain ends after a while, but that doesn't mean the fun has to end. Wow. And I mean, are there things that I would change about the game? Yes. Are there things that I think they improved about the game? Yes. Are there things that are just things? Yeah. But you know what? That's life. That's life right there. I don't know where this is going anymore. I just wanted to talk about subscription numbers and how I think it's blown out of proportion. So you comment below about what you think, but that's what I think. I think the game is still fun. I actually just started playing a paladin and leveling through instances, and I'm having fun doing it. I'm not like, oh man, I've done Razorfen Crawl so many times, it sucks. It's like, no, I'm playing a paladin. I never really played a paladin a lot, and I'm having fun. So it's just okay. It's just, and that's that. And I've already made videos on you know, dailies and what I'd change with the game and my opinions on other stuff. So I don't want to rant about that in this video. I just wanted to cover subscription numbers, expansions, and all that. So that's all I got. Okay. See you.